I know researching stocks can be very overwhelming at times, so I want to make a video on how I research stocks quick and easy. So what I normally do is just literally look up 10 of the best small cap stocks. The reason why small cap, they have higher volatility, higher gains, and we're being degenerates, so we want gains quickly. So now I just scroll through what sounds like a cool company. Okay, OI Glass. So there's an uncertainty rating of high. We like that. There can be high volatility there, and their industry is packaging and containers. So now the next step of what I do is I look up news on OI Gas. So they have a materials conference because they are a packaging company coming up, and their shares tumbled 16% on their last earnings call. Now there is some good news. OI Glass transforms processing of recycled glass with innovative mobile system. So that is some promising things. So now the next thing I do is go into some more in-depth research on OI Glass. So I found this article of traders purchase large volume of call options. There's a large volume of shares being controlled by call options, which control 100 shares per option you buy. So that could be showing some potential volatility that we are unaware of at this current moment. So now we're looking deeper into the report. Hedge funds have recently added or reduced their stakes in the business. That's not a good sign. So let's keep reading in. Truett Financial reissued a buy rating and set a price target of $16. So now let's keep getting deeper in. What does OI Glass even do? Well, they are manufacturing of glass and bottles. So let's look at some statistics to see where is this industry even going, because that is a big thing that we need to look at. Is there room for growth in this industry? And now in 2022, even though now it's 2024, so this is a little outdated, but that's fine. We just need some statistics here. That this is going to grow quite substantially, and going from $69 billion to $96 billion. So the next thing I normally do is go into Alpha Spread. So Alpha Spread gives us basically the whole overview of the company. So an intrinsic value is what the company should be worth with predicted growth. And I like to use the worst case scenario just in case, it doesn't work out well. So they're undervalued 51%. So we keep scrolling down and we see that the revenue has gone up by 4%, operating income by 36%, which all seems like great growth for the company. So now let's go deeper into their financials, looking at their margins. So now all these margin numbers really don't mean much if you don't look at the industry as a whole. So let's use one of their competitors, for example. So using comparatives or comps is a very key thing that you need to look at when comparing stocks. Well, not just comparing stocks, but seeing how a company performs compared to the industry average. Now, they have a higher gross margin than their competitors of 2%. That might not seem like a lot, but when you're dealing with billions of dollars, that can be a lot. So now the next thing I like to do is go into my favorite thing, Robinhood. So now as this loads, Robinhood gives us not a lot, okay, at a first glance. So now we scroll down a little bit and now we can see some great things. Hedge funds. Now, hedge funds have been buying a lot more of OI Glass in Q2 of this year. So now let's see what the Robinhood traders are. All of our degenerates, they're selling. Okay, that really doesn't matter. Now, the best thing I like about Robinhood, you can see the insiders. So now insiders are buying. They know more than a common person would because they run the company. Next thing I like to do is look at the analyst rating. We have a 54% buy. That's great. Bulls say OI's capacity expansion plans, positioning in emerging markets should provide a runway for glass container growth. Bears say, we don't need glass. We're just going to stick with plastic. So now the question is, well, when do I buy this stock? That's when we go over to Yahoo Finance and we go this funny thing called Guppy. Now, as you can see here, Guppy, what does that even mean? It doesn't really matter what it means. We're looking into the short-term and long-term moving averages. Let's zoom in over here for a second. If we look at this, if you guys see the green line, whenever it passes over the red line, the stock is moving up and it keeps trending up until it crosses the red line again. This can give us a good indication of when to buy and sell the stock. This is a lagging indicator. I am aware of that. I know that. Yes, this is a very brief explanation of everything, but this is just a quick and easy way of how to analyze stocks. So if we go into a deeper look into this, as you guys can see, the green, the short-term moving average, is crossing the long-term moving average, which could be an indicator of we should buy this stock because it is on an upward trend against the long-term moving average. So what I'm going to do is purchase this stock on market open and then continue to hold to see some growth or sell once the short-term moving average crosses or is about to cross the long-term moving average, so we don't see massive losses on this position. I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys want me to go into or look into individual stocks, put them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.